So in this video, we are going to be taking a look at the IG-2000. Now this is one of the Star Wars X-Wings miniatures expansion pack for the new Scum and Villainy faction. And in this box is one of the new large ships. And so we'll take a look and see what's inside this box. Alright, so I can easily cut into the plastic on this one, so all is good. And because I don't like garbage, I have a garbage can right here. That's how that works. Alright. First off, let's start from the side. Hope I don't tear the box too much. My hair's awful. I know, I apologize. Alright, first off we have our cool looking ship. This is the IG-2000. It's kind of hard to get out of the box. I thought it was going to be fairly fragile. It does look a little flimsy in the connection pieces between here and the wings. But overall, kind of a cool design. I know IG-88, he runs in the ship, so I'm kind of curious to see what his card looks like. I haven't really taken a look too much at the cards and what they all do, so I'm just as surprised to see everything as you guys are. So we'll this ship is pretty neat. I like it. So anyways, let's take a look at what's actually. I don't know how much I like getting it in now out of the box here though. It's kind of a tight fit. Alright, anyways. Let's see what's actually inside the box. I don't typically open that side. Alright. Now, in this one we have we got a one sheet. It's got the new rules. It's got a mission inside of this one, which is kind of a nice little added bonus to the game. If you like playing missions, it's kind of a nice, separate thing for you. It also gives you the different kind of maneuvers that it has for the ship. It's got two new maneuvers I haven't seen before, so I'm not quite sure how that works. So let's just take a look and see what we got. We got a dial token, we got a base, and inside here, if I can get it open. We have our cards. Okay, so first off, we will take a look at the different pilots. We have IG-88A, and this is after you perform an attack that destroys the defender, you may recover one shield. Cool. After you perform an attack that destroys the defender, you may recover one shield. That's not bad. Like, and if we're looking at this, the Aggressor here as a whole, he's got an attack of 3, his defense is 3, his shields are 4, and his hull is at 4. So he's a pretty tough kind of guy. His pilot skill is a 6. His the cost for him is a 36, but his upgrade bar is pretty loaded here. And as you can notice, I haven't shown you yet, but all the different pilots here are all 6s because they're basically the identical droids. So cool. I like it. Again, his ability is pretty neat, and he's pretty tough as it is. So I mean, his attack is 3 already, which is pretty impressive. Next off, we have IG-88B. And again, his pilot skill is 6. His cost is 36. Then the nice thing is everything is costing me 36 in this faction as well, so nothing really changes per ship to ship. The only thing that's going to change is the ability. And this one is once per round, after you perform an attack that does not hit, you may perform an attack with an equipped secondary weapon. Awesome. Anytime, like if you just attack with your regular hit, you miss, attack with your secondary weapon. Awesome. I'm pretty sure that even says, yeah, if you even use this a secondary weapon to attack your first hit and you don't hit, you can attack again with a secondary weapon. Still good. This is a really good card. So again, we have IG-88C. After you perform a boost action, you may perform a free evade action. This also is pretty good. So you boost, and then you get a free evade action. Sure, why not? You know, anytime you get to put down an evade token, that's pretty good. I like using evades. Plus his defense is 3, so I mean, right there, yeah, pretty good. And of course, IG-88D. And you may execute the new Sagner's Loop 3, or the other way, maneuver, using the corresponding 3 left or 3 right sharp templates. So basically, it's saying instead of you doing the curved Sagner's Loop, you can do a really sharp Sagner's Loop, which is all right. And again, we have a bomb token reference card and a Sagner's Loop reference card. Now this is the one that you want to look at, and it basically shows you how the Sagner's Loop works. This card explains the rules for performing Sagner's Loop. The Sagner's Loop maneuver is these icons. Uses the same maneuver template as a bank maneuver. The only difference between these maneuvers is that after executing a Sagner's Loop, the player rotates his ship 180 degrees. If a Sagner's Loop maneuver causes the ship to overlap another ship, instead treats its maneuver as a bank maneuver with the same speed, color, and direction revealed on the dial. Alright, so basically it's just like your K-turn, where you jet up and you turn around and you'd be facing the opposite direction. This one, you'd be off on an angle and you'd be facing the opposite direction, which is actually quite handy because if your guys, it would get you in a different position than you were instead of going straight up and looking back. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we're taking a look at the dial here, so here's your dial. It still does have a K-turn, and it's got the 2 Sagner's loops on there as well. So pretty cool. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool maneuver. So let's take a look at the next batch of cards. Here we have Accuracy Corrector. When attacking, you may cancel all of your dice results. Then you may add 2 hits results to your roll. Your dice cannot be modified again during this attack. Pretty awesome. Cost is 3, and basically if you're rolling terrible, you can change all that by just making it 2 hits right there like that. Not bad. Next we have our Auto Blaster. We've had these before. The attack is 3, range is 1. Attack 1 ship. Your regular hits cannot be canceled by defense dice. The defender may cancel 1 critical hit. You may cancel critical hits before your regular hits. Secondly, we have a Manglers Cannon. The attack is 3. Range 1 to 3, which is actually pretty good. I like to see some range there. Attack 1 ship. When attacking, you may change one of your hit results to a critical result. Criticals are pretty key for a lot of stuff, so that's awesome. Gives you a proximity mine there. Gives me a seismic charge. We've seen those before. We have a dead man switch, and when you are destroyed, each ship at range 1 suffers 1 damage. So pretty devastating if you are on somebody, but I don't know how much you would be using that with a large ship. Usually you want to stick away from people as much as you possibly can, but it is the new Scum, faction ID, or dirty tricks. That's what I like to call them. And then we got feedback array. During a combat phase, instead of performing any attacks, you may receive 1 ion token and suffer 1 damage to choose 1 enemy ship at range 1. That ship suffers 1 damage. That seems very crappy. I don't know why you do that to yourself. But I guess, yeah, sure. Alright, and then we have Inertial Dampeners. When you reveal your maneuver, you may discard this card to instead perform a white 0 maneuver, then receive 1 stress token. I don't know why it's white and it's just not a red 0. I guess there's ways to change that to different. I guess there's different cards that can make that better, I guess, if that was just a red maneuver. But it's saying that it's a 0 and then you have to receive your stress token. So I guess that it works. It works. Next we have Hotshot Blaster. And if you were paying attention to one of the other videos I had up, this is in one of them already. This one is discard this card to attack 1 ship even outside your firing arc. It's one of the dirty trick cards, and pretty cool. I think that one's a good one. Its attack is 3, range 1 to 2. It's not a bad card to have. And then you have your IG-2000 Aggressor title. You have the pilot ability of each other friendly ship with the IG-2000 upgrade card, in addition to your own pilot ability. So, if you're running multiple IG-2000s, you can basically have the pilot abilities of all your other pilots that are you're playing with. So that is awesome. The only way this would be worth it is if you bought multiple of that ship, and with the price of the ship being 36 for each one, you may get in 3 ships at the most. But at the same time, their pilot abilities are pretty devastating. So, not bad. I guess you can't get 3, you can only get 2 in. So, as for my thoughts as a whole on this pack for the Aggressor, I like it. The IG-2000 is a pretty cool ship. I don't know. I think the cost may be too high for me to be using it as much as I probably want to. Overall, I do like it, and I probably will try it out in a faction or 2. I do like the fact that if I did buy multiple of these ships, that I could possibly use this card to take the pilot ability of another ship that I'm running with. But again, like I said, the most you could more than likely use in some scenarios, most scenarios, would be 2 ships. You really can't get 3 in there, I don't think. I think it would be too high. Yeah, no, it would be far too much, the point wise, anyways. So yeah, two ships at the most. Again, if you are buying this, Scum and Villainy packs, I would suggest picking up the most wanted pack first, and then, you know, picking up some of the other ones, this would be probably on the end of my list. I don't know how much I'm not a big ship person, and this is, you know, the big base. It's got the big base. It's got the, you know, it's a big ship, and I'm not usually a guy who plays with the big ships that much because they seem to get in the way. They bump into a lot of stuff. Overall, the abilities, the different cards that it has are pretty good. So, I don't know. Overall, I would say this would be my last choice to buy, but not bad. So, again, I'd like to thank everybody out there for watching this edition of the Northern Nerd. I hope everybody out there enjoyed this video. This is like the first time I've ever done something like this, so let me know how I did overall. So, thank you guys again so much for watching this edition of the Northern Nerd Network, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Doing my thing, just leaving my cards.